thank you so much for joining. We've got level 2 core workout coming up. It's 6 minutes long. We're gonna go through it one time together, and then feel free to repeat it maybe 2 times or 3 times if you want to do a little bit extra today, if you're feeling extra. Otherwise, all you need is 6 minutes. So let's go ahead and start here. We're gonna start with a forearm plank, okay? So what I want you to do is start by bringing yourself up to a high plank position. Let's find that position first. Wrists are right underneath the shoulders. And then let's go ahead and drop it down to our forearms. And I'm gonna go ahead and start my timer here. So for each of these exercises, we'll be going through 45 seconds with a 15-second recovery / transition onto the next one. So that's it. 45 seconds of each of these, you've got this. If that's sounding and feeling a little bit too long today, it's all good. Do it as long as you can, take a little bit of extra rest today, and then try it again tomorrow and the next day and the day after that, and really try and improve on how long you can hold these. All right, we're 30 seconds down, 15 seconds to go. Make sure those feet are together, squeezing the glutes, zipping your core up, belly button to spine. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're gonna flip over onto our back for alternating leg drops. So what we're gonna do, starting on your back, legs up here, you can have your hands underneath your hips. Let's go ahead and alternate, dropping one leg down and then back up here. And your goal is to keep your lower back pressed down on your mat. So if you feel your lower back arching up, then I want you to either bend your knees, okay, and do more of like a heel tap with knees bent, or keep them straight, but just don't bring them quite as far down. And then over time, you'll be able to really get those feet down just to hover a couple inches off of the ground. All right, good work. We're working lower abs with this one. We've got 10 seconds to go, and then we're gonna switch over into a side plank. Our side plank is gonna be 30 seconds on each side, and we're gonna spice it up a little bit. Let's go ahead and transition to that side plank. So this time the elbow is gonna be right underneath your shoulder. We're gonna have those hips stacked. All right, let's go ahead and bring it up here to that side plank. You have an option to just hold it here or bring that top foot forward, but if you wanna spice it up, I want you to go ahead and add a hip dip here, or hip drop. So you're gonna tap the hip down to your mat, and then you're going to lift that hip all the way back up, as if you've got a string attached to the top of your hip, and someone is letting that hip come down and then pulling that hip up to the ceiling. Good, final 5 seconds here. We're gonna switch in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Switch sides. Same thing, we've got 30 seconds. We're going right to it here. All the way up, drop that hip down, and bring those hips right back up. Nice work, 15 more seconds, and then we're going into an exercise that will work our upper core a little bit. So we isolated lower core with the leg drops. We're getting our obliques here with the side planks, and we're gonna hit that upper core in 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, so our next one is going to be with those legs up. So go ahead and lay on your back. Legs are up. In 5 seconds here, we're going to alternate, touching our opposite toe. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So reach up, touch that opposite toe, and back down. Make sure you're alternating and try to get those shoulder blades up off the mat as you reach for the outside of your foot here. All right, so we're still getting those obliques a little bit, but we are also now getting that upper core too. Nice work, you guys. You are over halfway done with this workout. Just about 2 minutes left to go, and then you've got your 6 minutes of core done for the day. And those little chunks throughout the day are gonna definitely add up. So good job getting this done today. Final 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next up, we have a bent leg V-up. Okay, so what that's going to look like, arms and legs are stretched out. You're going to pull the knees in as you bring your shoulders off the ground, and then extend back out. Let's go ahead and start. So pull the knees in, bend the legs, and extend out here. Option to make this a little bit more challenging if you'd like. Keep those feet elevated off the mat in between reps. But if you need to, you can set them down in between each one and give yourself a little bit of a pause and a little break there. Good work. Pull those knees in, shoulder blades come up off the ground. You've got this. Just about 10 seconds to go. Let's shoot for maybe 2 or 3 more reps. And then we have our final exercise for the circuit. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Last one is going to be a V-sit hold. All right? I'll tell you a little bit more about this one when we start. But first, I just want you sitting up nice and tall. Bring your torso back about 45 degrees and heels are down on the mat. Let's go ahead and pick one foot up off the ground here. This isn't so bad, right? We got this. All right, keep that knee bent, put it down. Let's lift the other one up. All right, think about zipping in that core, pulling the belly button towards the spine. Good, let's bring that other leg up to meet it. It's getting a little lonely. We're bent leg here, torso's at 45 degrees. We've got about 20 seconds to go. Now what I want you to do is straighten out one leg here. Yes, you can, hold it. All right, and for these last 8 seconds, we're gonna straighten them both out. Hold 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good work, 6 minutes.